My name is Joanna. Good morning. I am a Scrum coach and I will just try to explain Scrum to you in 6 minutes. You all know rugby, right? Scrum is simply the moment of the game where all the players come together to get the ball. Well, this is not what I'm going to talk about. Rugby is not on topic. In 1986, in Japan, two researchers, Takuchi and Nonaka, were doing a research about different companies. They discovered that some companies work sequentially. When requirements gathering ends, they start planning. When planning ends, they start coding. And when coding ends, they start testing. While other companies or other teams do a little bit of everything in the same time. They call them Scrum teams for no reason. As you know, in waterfall, change is expected at the end and is managed at the end, which is very expensive. While in Scrum and all other Agile practices, Scrum change is expected and managed all over the process, which is much less expensive and much easier to incorporate. In 1986, Ken Schweber, that hopefully we are going to meet in video conference at the end of today, and Jeff Sutherland created what we know now in the software industry as Scrum, the version of Scrum that the software companies use. I am done with the history. I'm going to start explaining the Scrum framework. It's simple. It has roles, artifacts, and events. Let's go back to the rugby game. In rugby, we have a coach. The coach sets the strategy. This is our product owner in Scrum. We have a referee. The referee makes sure the game rules are respected by everybody. This is our Scrum Master. And we have the team who plays the game, wins or loses. This is the Scrum team. The product owner, as Pierre mentioned, set the value, the priority, prepare the backlog, decide what will be built first. And this person is the proxy of the client in the company or for the Scrum team. The Scrum Master makes sure the team is focused, will reach the goal, solve impediments, what else? Is a servant leader. And as you notice, in Scrum, the regular project manager role is divided into the product owner and the Scrum Master. The Scrum Master is the people guy or girl, and the product owner is the product lady or guy. Finally, we have the team. This is the engine of Scrum, typically formed of 5 to 9 people in a Scrum framework, should have all the skills needed to build the product, and should be empowered to solve impediments and actually do the work. I am done with the roles. We'll reach the artifacts now. The first artifact in Scrum, we call it backlog. It's simply a list of requirements of all the needed items to build the product. This backlog, to be useful, should be prioritized by the product owner based on the business value and sized by the team. The second artifact is the Scrum board, where the team will list all the items they plan to work on for a given sprint. Scrum boards usually are colorful, fun, and motivating. The third artifact is a burn down chart. This is a very powerful tool, by the way. It's a simple tool. It has it's a chart, as a regular chart. It has the number of days on the horizontal axis and the amount of work to be done on the vertical axis. In Scrum, we call this story points. And as you can see, a straight line is the optimal line to finish the work. Team will daily decrease the amount of work that they finish during a given day. If the graph is straight line or close to the straight line, then everybody is sure that the work will finish on time. And if there are deviations, then there are questions to be asked and risks to be mitigated. I am done with the artifacts. We'll reach the last part of Scrum, the events. Am I still in time? Okay. The most important event, more or less, is the sprint. All the events in Scrum, by the way, are time-boxed. The sprint is the amount of time where the team will do the actual work, will convert the backlog items into an actual product. A sprint in Scrum can go from 3 days to 1 month. A sprint to start, we need to have a sprint planning. This is done by the product owner and the team, where a goal of the sprint is set, and the team will plan their sprint accordingly to reach the goal. The second event, at the end of the sprint, we have a review. Everybody, including the product owner, the team, managers, stakeholders, will review the product and will either accept it or reject it. This is the role of the product owner, to accept or reject. We said that Agile is about learning and improving. This is why the last event in Scrum is the retrospective, where the team and the Scrum Master will sit together and learn from the last sprint to improve for the next one. So they discuss what went well, what can be improved, and what actions to be taken. In summary, Scrum is an iterative framework. It's based on inspect and adapt. At the end of each sprint, you can deliver something to your client. Thank you.